It's your boy, JTP, and we're back at again with another video, feel me? You know, I kind of said I was going to be consistent with the weekly, bi-weekly videos, and technically, this is a bi-weekly video, because the last time I posted was 2 weeks ago. So anybody that is saying that I'm not consistent, y'all can either square or a cup or whatever, because I'm keeping to my promise. Let's get that straight. Either way, we're back here again with another video. And today I'm just going to give you an update on my life and where I am right now, where I'm going to be in a few months, and what I've been doing in the past. It's going to be long, hopefully not more than 10-minute video, but you know. Hit the intro and let's get straight to it, because you know I don't want this one to be boring. I'm trying to give you, as much information as JTP as possible. But here we go. Hit that freaking intro. Alright, so let's talk about the past. Last time I talked to y'all, it was the cooking video. What happened from then? Let's start in the beginning. I'm a pharmacy tech. Boom, just do that there. Throw the intro. Boom, pharmacy tech JTP. Oh, why am I a pharmacy tech person? Person, enthusiast, worker, home health care, some. I came to the conclusion that, okay, if you didn't know, I actually wanted to be a pediatrician. Yes, I wanted to be a doctor. MD, pediatrician, JTP, kind of, yeah, something like that. But then I came to the conclusion that, I don't know if this pediatrician thing is my vibe, you feel me? Like, I do like helping out the kids, but do the kids want to help me out? No. Anyways, but I came to the conclusion that I honestly don't want to be a pediatrician. And not just because of the kids not helping me out. It's kind of because I personally am kind of unsure of the future, and I'm a person that like to make sure everything is secure. I put everything in percentages in my life. I do. Like, what's the chance of me going to the store today? What's the chance of me doing all my homework today? If any of those chances are less than 50%, I'm just not gonna go ahead and do it, because I don't like disappointment, and I like to put myself in a place where I won't be disappointed. Does that make sense? So hence, when I was adding up all the percentages, and I was like, if I wanted to be a doctor, the percentage of me getting into medical school was at 70%. The percentage of me getting out of medical school was 50%, and the chance of me getting to residency was 50%. And it's not because I'm doubting myself, I'm just looking at statistics. And I know, if you have God and everything, everything can go well. But, the Bible does say faith without work is dead. So, I don't know, maybe I am kind of, confusing myself. But the point is, my head and where I'm at right now, I'm about to head into, I'm a senior right now, if you didn't know, I'm a senior in Morgan University, and the chances of me, switching up everything, the chances of me basically not figuring everything out right now, it really threw me off. And that might seem confusing to you, but to me, in my head, I knew that since all my percentages in my head wasn't going the way I wanted to go, I didn't want to go into I didn't want to go into something not 100% sure that I can do this, if that makes sense. As a senior, if you're going to the real world, basically, you have to be 100% sure, or you have to be sure that this is what you want, because once you're in it and you bail out midway, it's going to be basically stupid, basically. I mean, I'm saying basically a lot, but it's kind of, yeah. Just imagine, you're in medical school for 4 or 5, 6 years, and then in your second year you leave. You're worse than depth in undergrad. Now you're heavily in depth in medical school, and I took the time and decided medical school, pediatrician, it wasn't for me.
6.5 hours later.
My bad, I had to finish up a midterm right here. But going back to what I was talking about, yeah, medical school wasn't for me. So how did I come about becoming a pharmacy tech? So a little blue bird came around the corner and was like, "Hey yo, John, come to CVS." And I was like, trying to work at CVS, feel me? But I had nothing else to do, so I pulled up to that joint and I was like, I bet I'm gonna help you out, you feel me? I ain't gonna put the little blue bird out. So let's just say his name was Tony. So Tony's like, "Hey yo, John, come over here." And I know I'm helping him out, with some random stuff around the CVS, yada yada, rada rada. And Tony was like, "Hey yo, John, aren't you a biology major?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Why don't you check out the pharmacy?" I was like, "No problem." So I head out the pharmacy and I see the pharmacist, and the pharmacist tells me, "Hey yo, can you do some stuff in the back with all these old prescriptions, at CVS, there's a lot of old prescriptions and stuff like that. You can like just organize them, because everything was in a box and everywhere, and he'll like just organize them alphabetically by prescription name, rada. And I'm like, all right, no problem. I get to work, I get that joint. Keep in mind, like, if you work at CVS, this should be like, oh, I should make a whole separate story, life as a CVS employee, but that's gonna be a whole story. But the point is, if you see a CVS back room, it's big as fudge. So I finished that joint in like 2 days or whatever. And the pharmacist was like, "Hey yo," let's say the pharmacist's name was Keisha or whatever. Keisha was like, "Oh yeah, you did a good job. Come to the pharmacy." I'm like, "I bet." So Keisha's first step was like, "Hey yo, Keisha." Keisha was like, "Hey yo, John, can you sort out all these prescriptions on the shelves by alphabetical order by, rada. I'm like, I bet, it's really hard to explain what I do in CVS because, everything, I just do it like that. So like cycle count, return to stock, it's a whole bunch of stuff that I do. Point is, I learned the whole thing in like 2 or 3 days. Alphabetical orders, fast movers, slow movers, learned that in 2 days. She was impressed. She was like, "Hey yo, fill in an application, bada bing, bada boom. You're a pharmacy tech trainee, bada bing, bada boom. You're a pharmacy tech, bada bing, bada boom. You're working as a pharmacy technician at CVS." Now I'm a pharmacy technician in CVS, and I don't really talk about it because I'm talking too much about that one topic. We need to know what else John is doing. So we got fast forward. 6 months later, as you know, COVID hit or whatever. A lot of people are out of jobs. I am currently still financially stable because I'm a pharmacy tech or whatever. But the main thing that's coming around the corner is school, and they've already announced that it might be remote, it might be hybrid. The point is, I'm not doing school from home because basically, not to talk about my family, but family's kind of crazy. You feel me? We're Africans, so it's a lot. It's very noisy up in the Oriala family. So I get to figure out how I'm gonna live or where I'm gonna live during the school semester. So like I said, I'm not planning where's up. I don't care. Y'all people already know my family members. Like I'm over acting like you don't know my family members. So my little bro Paul was like, "Hey yo, let's buy a house." And, in the back of my head, I was like, I'm not trying to buy a house because what am I gonna do after I graduate? I'm not keeping that house. My dad's old. Like someone's gonna take care of the house, and that's not gonna be me. You feel me? So I let them get to work or whatever, doing what they're doing while I'm doing my stuff in the background. You feel me? Because I don't like. The thing about me is I don't like to depend on people too much because a lot of people let me down, and I like to do stuff on my own. Whether I say that I'm allowing you to do it, I mostly do stuff on my own. But like I hoped, that failed. It's 1 month into school starts. It's like what? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. It's like July, June-ish. And I'm like, I'm over here. I already have 4 houses in mind of where I'm gonna live. Called 3 other places. 3 places were like, one of them was like, we're out the market. The other person was like, I need you to move in now. I'm like, whoa, slow down, big fellow, you know what I mean? I'm not moving on spot, you feel me? I'm gonna move when I wanna move in August, you feel me? And for real, we moving in like what? Yeah, we moving in August, yeah. We moving in like August, like end of August type stuff. And the last house, I really banged with this house, it really was. And moral of the story, I hit up my bros, you feel me? I'm not gonna put their names out there, but you probably already know because you're gonna see them in my next YouTube video or the YouTube videos to come. Ish and Doug, and we're like, hey yo, let's get this house. And more of the story, we got a house. So currently I'm living in Baltimore County, Maryland. Be more for my dummies before we put dummy on the screen. Boom, dummy. So how is life as a dummy here in Baltimore County, Maryland? I mean, it's lit, bro. I feel bad for all you people that are living at home during school because y'all clowns, bro. I know you're suffering. I know you want to get out of there. Oh my God, this is way too bright. Let me bring this down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. I know y'all suffering. I know y'all mad as fudge. Hate to be you, but you know, I'm living the real life out here myself, man. I mean, you know, something's life. But yeah, I mean, the house is lit. You know, we had a little problems here and there, but you know, rent is not a lot, and I applaud myself for getting a steal on this house. I mean, I'll give you a tour later, but I don't want to go too long on my life. Fast forward 3 months and 4 weeks. It's currently what is it? It's currently Monday, October the 26th. I graduate in T-minus 5, 6 months. And where am I going? That's the question. What am I doing right now? I don't know. But we're gonna figure it out, cause you know, yeah. My photography is still there. You know what I mean? I have not stopped. If you want to figure out my Instagram page, it's John Dutt Photographer. My editor will put that there. Bang! Right there. John Dutt Photographer. And John Dutt the Photographer. Please cut that out. Oh my gosh. And yeah, you know, I'm dropping stuff here and there. That's going good. My business on the side that I still will not let you guys know until it's complete. It's still going there too. And yeah, that's basically on my life right now. I mean, there's nothing really else going on for real. My bank account is looking good. Savings, yeah? No? It's not entertaining enough? Okay, cool. I don't know what else y'all want to know for real. Shoe collection? Clothes? Drip? I don't know. That's basically about it. That's all that's going on. I mean, yeah. Online semester is, Zoo University is trash, but you know, by fire by force, we're passing all A's, whether you like it or not. Next year when I watch this video, if I don't have all A's, please just smack me in the face with a car, because you know, I'm a freaking idiot. But yeah. We move. I mean, we're all good. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, there's nothing else to recap. I mean, you'll figure out my life as we go. You feel me? Yeah. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay tuned, because more content to come. And also, I just want to take a little segment here to just put out, you know, and talk a little bit about what's going on in Nigeria. As you know, I am Nigerian, and I do feel the pain of everything that's going on in Nigeria. Actually, one of my father's friends died because of SARS. SARS, you know what I mean? SARS is a bum. SARS is a very serious thing. If you don't know about SARS, please educate yourself. It's a lot of stuff going on. You know, these fake police people, they don't know what they're doing, and they need to be stopped. More of the story, anytime you see anything on Twitter, Instagram, retweet it. You know, just spread awareness of what's going on, because, you know, it's a lot of crazy that's going on in the motherland. Yeah. Remember to like, subscribe, you know, share with your friends, you know what I mean? Next video is going to come in 2 weeks, because I realize I can't do this weekly thing, you know what I mean? I got better stuff to do, and my editor is a very busy person. So stay tuned for 2 weeks from now for the next video, and hopefully that's going to be a little bit more entertaining than this one. If this was not entertaining for you, but y'all people will keep on talking about, where's the next video, what's John doing? Y'all, you know, now you know. You done? Leave me alone, bro. I'm back. Leave me alone. This is Hey That's ATP. Cut the ending.